hello, this is a quick tutorial on how to get free Game Boy Color, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance. That general deal. DS isn't too much different, but there are some settings you gotta configure, so I might do that in another tutorial. But, this is probably gonna be one of the most simple ideas if you're one of those people that are like, oh, I love the old classic handheld Pokemon games, but I have no idea how to play them now because it's hard to get your hands on a system. Then this is exactly what you want. First, you're gonna want the emulator, which, if you don't know what that is, it's the program that runs it. Link will be in the description for that. I'm opening this in a new tab. Visual Game Boy Advance is probably the best. Hewlett Packard advertisements. Sometimes I just Game Boy Advance. Okay. Let's open that new tab. Okay, there we go. See, sometimes an ad comes up, and here's some other games that it's more than just Pokemon. You got any game basically on a Game Boy Color / Game Boy Advance. I mean, there's Mystery Dungeon, Yu-Gi-Oh! Sacred Cards, Legend of Zelda, Pokemon, Sonic Advance 3. I'm a big Sonic fan, so just download it. You will need WinRAR, or 7-zip, something that's able to be extracted. If it's .zip, then your generic Windows thing can extract it, but if it's anything that's .rar, you're kind of done. Well, you'll get this. All you gotta do is, you gotta open it. Just extract it. I'm gonna extract it to my desktop. Okay, you should get an icon like this. If you notice, it's right here too. That's because I do regular gameplays using this emulator, and it's quick to access. And if you want proof that this emulator works, you can check out the Gamer's Den, with any Pokemon-based gameplay, but that's not the point. This is the emulator. Let's double-click it to make it work. You should get something like this. You can go full screen, you can go little screen, there's even cheat options, but we will get to all that later. Now, we want the games itself, which, there's another word for these games, they're called ROMs. So you want to go down, like if you want to play any of the newer Game Boy Advance games. I'm more of a classics guy, so I'm going to look for some Game Boy Colors, because the emulator can play color and modern. So, see, the first one would come up for Pokemon, because that's probably the most popular game type thing. So, I'm going to go off on I'm just going to go with Pokemon Crystal, because, I don't know, I'm weird like that. So, I'm going to get Pokemon Crystal. And that's going to download. Yeah, there's Pokemon Crystal. It's very, especially if you get older games, they're kind of short. Oh, there's Pokemon Crystal. I just extracted it to the desktop. If you're gonna do this frequently and stuff, or you want to get organized, you could just like make a new folder, call it like Game Boy, and just kind of put that in there. Put that in there. That's if you want to keep organized. That's what I would recommend doing. So here we got the game itself, .gbc, and we got the emulator. So you double click on the emulator, file, open or open Game Boy, doesn't really matter, but let's just go to open. It's automatically going to look at the folder that it's in, crystal.gbc. Alright, look at that. Boom, nailed it. It's working. And you could do it with any other type game. But there you go. Okay, Z and X is like A and B, and enters start. I don't think select really is a thing. I mean, like, it's there, but I don't think really anybody uses it. But look at this. You can get like Dragon Ball Z, still Pokemon. So Pokemon mainly comes up. You got Bomberman, all these classics. I'm gonna prove to you that works with regular Game Boy stuff too. So here we go, Game Boy Advance. What should we go for with that? I'm a Pokemon fan, so let's go with Pokemon. Well, I didn't really like this generation, but everyone's got their opinions. 4, 3, 2, 1. Boop. Okay, I think they're all dot zip, so yeah, I guess you don't need one more, but I'd still recommend it because it's a good archiver, whatever. I'm gonna download it and extract it to desktop again, and just repeat this process. I mean, learn how the cool ROM site works, and so there's emerald.gba. And there we go, Pokemon Emerald. So that's it. It works perfectly, and yeah, it's mainly that would be the main reason people would probably want it, is for Pokemon games. And it's very easy to record, so if you're like an amateur voice recorder person, then it should work out. But thanks for watching, and previous tutorials, any recommendations, throw it in the comments. We can do modern games as well as how to work games like this, and any specifics, any questions, just let us know. So I'm gonna head off 10 now.